Joy 99.7 FM.
It's 1 o'clock time for the Joy Business Report. Coming up this afternoon, unemployment to take slightly to 4.0% in 2023 from 3.9% in 2022. We have details from Fitch Solutions. And Ghana Association of Banks advises borrowers to pay their loans as banks struggle to mobilize funds for lending. Also, Ghana Civil Society Cocoa Platform calls on government to check smuggling of Ghana's cocoa by some licensed buying companies. I am Beverly Brom. We settle for the details now. Unemployment as a percentage of the labor force is expected to tick slightly to 4.0% in 2023 from 3.9% in 2022. That's according to a new report by Fitch Solutions. It pointed out that unemployment will hold at 4.0%, and if accompanied by easing inflation, will see a rise in real wages for many households. Here's more.
While this is a marginal increase that should not have much bearing on consumer incomes, the unemployment rate, it said, has been rising since 2017 and is expected to continue on this path over the medium term and beyond. The UK-based firm pointed out that the size of the country's labor force is reduced by low life expectancy at around 64.3 years of age, which is itself a result of the low level of government expenditure on healthcare and the prevalence of waterborne diseases and chronic illnesses such as HIV/AIDS. A shortage of highly skilled workers, it added, also means employers have to import workers from abroad to fill the gaps in the domestic workforce. Furthermore, Fitch Solutions said the high levels of household debt remain a risk to the consumer outlook as it limits the future of availability of debt.
That was a Business Desk report. Now, President Akufo-Addo has assured investors in the oil and gas sector that government will support their bid to explore energy resources in the country. According to him, this is critical for the development of the country as the world moves towards clean energy. Speaking at a ceremony to commemorate the first Jubilee Southeast project by Talo and other partners in the Western region, President Akufo-Addo said government is hopeful of attracting more investors into the oil and gas sector.
As everything going forward is a destination for investment. A stable political system, a robust legal framework, a viable fiscal regime, a good telecommunication system, a hard-working, skilled labor force, and above all, a warm, hospitable people. I wish to assure the investor community of our continued support to ensure that their investments are safe in law and in fact, that they're able to flourish in our country within the context of our relevant law. Our doors are always open for conversations on your presence in Ghana. And I hope the good, warm relations we have fostered over the years will continue to endure in the times ahead.
You heard the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now, the Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, John Nwa, is urging the general public to have a proper repayment plan when going in for loans from banks and other financial institutions. According to him, banks rely on these payments to ensure the continuity of loan schemes, and it will be in the best interest for other borrowers if loans are paid promptly. He spoke on PM Express Business Edition.
The more you are able to recover from loans you have given, it gives you a lot more to give and also more confidence to give more. So it's in our interest as borrowers that when we borrow, we take money from the financial system, we have a proper plan of repayment and that we do not abuse the lapses within the judicial system or the legal framework to the disadvantage of the lenders in a manner that the next borrower suffers.
Moving on, the UK-Ghana Chamber of Commerce will in the next 2 months launch its 2023 Business Climate Survey to gauge the sentiment of its members with regards to the Ghanaian business environment. According to its Executive Director, Joba Chema, members of the Chamber will continue to support the economy in various ways, including job creation and payment of taxes. Speaking to Joy Business on the sidelines of a golf tournament in partnership with GCB Bank, she said members of the chamber will deepen its relations with government.
We will continue to support and grow anything that relates to growing business between the UK and Ghana. And so anything that celebrates our member businesses, anything that helps them to grow, anything that helps grow the economy of Ghana, we are very happy to support. We are very satisfied. We work very closely with the government. We've just finished collecting data for our 2023 Business Climate Survey, and we're in the process of analyzing the data.
Executive Director of the UK-Ghana Chamber of Commerce, Ajoma Cheba there. Now, the Ghana Civil Society Cocoa Platform has appealed to government to clamp down on cocoa license buying companies that engage in smuggling of beans to neighboring countries. According to the group, its findings show that some LBCs buy the beans from the farmers and smuggle them. Appealing to Cocoa Board to address the issue, a senior member of the group, Letitia Yankee, said the canker, if not checked, could derail gains made in the sector.
Cocoa farmers, however, insisted that they were not involved in smuggling, but rather it was between people who were high on the food chain, such as purchasing clerks and district officers of some LBCs, as well as some Cocoa Board staff.
Letitia Yankee is a senior member of the Ghana Civil Society Cocoa Platform. Now, Access Bank Ghana has stated that it will continue to support players in the tourism and creative arts to create jobs and attract tourists in the country. The bank made the disclosure after it premiered its online movie series named All Walks of Life. Speaking to Joy Business, the managing director of Access Bank Ghana, Olumide Olatunje, said the creative arts industry is an important area that needs investment to employ more people.
Access Bank continues to support the creative industry in Ghana, and today is a testament as a result of all the interesting things that we are doing. So I invite you, come watch the movie with us, and I'm sure you, if you're not a customer of Access Bank, today you definitely make up your mind to begin to bank with Access Bank. So today we are celebrating Ghanaian talent in the creative industry.
And finally, before we go, Yango, working with its partner agency Foodstuff Homes, has handed over 15 new cars to drivers as part of efforts to empower the youth of the country. Foodstuff Homes, Yango partner, now has a fleet of over 815 cars operating in Ghana. Speaking to Joy Business, the CEO of Foodstuff Homes said the partnership will help create jobs for the youth.
Foodstuff Home, its primary business is to shop groceries for people who do not have the luxury of time to go to the market. So once someone has any market needs, we get them and deliver to them at home. That is our primary business. But then also Foodstuff Home as a name or as a brand, it's affiliated to Yango. The brand has an affiliation with Yango as a Yango partner. Yes, so we have partnered with Yango to get more fleet cars to work with them. So we brought cars on board to work under Yango. That is what Foodstuff Home Yango does. We have a fleet of cars.
Now, for your money tip on Money Lab, let's now hear from Kofi Poli, Chief Operations Officer of People's Pensions Trust, as he continues to share tips on how to effectively monitor your pension contributions.
Hello and welcome to Money Lab. My name is Kofi Poli, Chief Operations Officer of People's Pension Trust. We are still on our pension tidbits on Money Lab. Today, we are going to give tidbits on how to continuously monitor your pension plan. One of the things you want to do, and it's very key, is to ensure that you have been registered under the scheme. So for example, if it is tier 2, you must make sure that again you have been registered under the scheme. Please don't wait for the corporate trustee to bring you your statement. Quarterly, or even if you can, monthly, go check your statement. But that is where you notice that there are gaps in it or everything is fine. The important thing that you must ensure that there are no gaps in it, and don't forget that this could take about between 15, 20, 30 years for you to be paid your accrued benefits. And therefore, when there are gaps, at that stage, it becomes very tedious and cumbersome to get your accrued benefits. Thank you once again for joining us.
And that's the end of the Joy Business Report, brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Now, the EcoBank salary account is a special account designed for workers of all income brackets desirous of receiving their salaries through EcoBank. With the EcoBank salary account, you are guaranteed all the benefits of a normal savings or current account, plus many more. EcoBank salary account gives workers free life insurance cover of up to 10,000 Ghana cedi, 24/7 access to cash and e-banking services, internet and mobile banking service, high interest on savings, no minimum balance, ability to save through the EcoBank Save As You Spend, a unique feature that helps customers to save and invest. Remember, the insurance policy covers death, permanent or temporary disability, critical illness, hospitalization, retrenchment, and more. Savings or current account holders at EcoBank do not have to close the existing account to enjoy the numerous benefits of the EcoBank salary account. Just ask your branch to switch your existing account to the EcoBank salary account. Non-EcoBank account holders should approach any EcoBank branch and ask for the EcoBank salary account. Switch your salary account today and join amazing benefits at EcoBank. Call EcoBank toll free on 0800 003 wherever for further details. EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. Ignition is next with Sammy Forson. I am Beverly Broom. Do enjoy.